Welcome to North Alabama Game Day, your all-access pass to the pulse of high school sports across North Alabama. Every Thursday at 7 p.m., join Carter, Harrison, Barrett, and Sam as they break down the biggest games, boldest predictions, and behind-the-scenes action. It's time to kick off. Let's get in the game.
Hello and welcome to North Alabama Game Day. If you're already watching, we appreciate you tuning in. If you can, I'm sure you can already tell something is different. Carter Hupel is on with us. What do you call this? Virtually or like on a Zoom call kind of thing. Carter has strep throat.
Remote guest.
He's a remote guest, and he has strep throat. He wasn't at school today, but he is so dedicated. He is pushing through and is going to tune in with us today virtually. But anyways, like I said, if you were watching, we appreciate you tuning in. It means a whole lot. If you would, please share and comment. Go ahead and comment while you're at it. We love the comments.
Might as well, yeah.
But share this to somebody you think that would enjoy it. Share it to your friends. Share it to your family. And, yeah, that's pretty much all I got. I want to go ahead and do the introductions. My name is Harrison Chandler.
Sam Sweat.
Barrett Blakely.
And
Wait.
Carter.
And Carter.
Word. That's weird, dude. I wasn't even thinking about it. I'm sorry, Carter. But anyways, we already got one.
We in here.
Yeah.
I expected you. Oh my goodness.
We only got 3 games, so we're gonna need something to talk about. So
Roll Tide, boys.
roll Tide, boys.
Roll Tide, boys. Roll Tide. That's exactly right.
Go
I'm
Tigers.
excited for that game this weekend. Don't even start talking about the LSU game. But anyways, do y'all have any? What happened to Carter? Did he just die?
Ooh.
Uh-oh. Keep going.
Okay. Anyways, Carter will be back with us shortly. But do y'all have anything to say before we get started?
Let's jump into
I
it.
feel like I normally have something to say.
3 teams. Go
Yes,
ahead
we
and
have.
introduce them.
You're exactly right. We have 3 teams we're going to be talking, or no, 3 games. I'm sorry. 3 games we're going to be talking about. It's going to be the Muscle Shoals at Parker game. It's going to be the Brooks. I think it's Brooks at Cherokee County. No, it's Cherokee County at Brooks game. And then, of course, we are going to be talking about the Winfield at Mars Hill game. So we only got 3 big games, and I think.
I think I picked Muscle Shoals.
I think you.
Or did I pick against them?
I picked against them. I'll be honest.
Sam looks swole.
That's right.
Let's go take a look at that picture.
Yeah, but anyways,
Bam.
hopefully, I actually will. I don't know. I'll get to that here in a second. I feel bad picking against some people, but
I think I picked. Let's just jump into it.
let's just go ahead and jump into it. Anyways, starting off with the Muscle Shoals at Parker game. Sam, I'm going to ask you how you feel about this one first.
You want me to start?
I do.
Oh, look. Here we go. Here's Carter.
Sorry, guys.
Carter,
Sorry,
you're
guys.
back.
Sorry, guys.
Okay.
Sam
Sam
picked
picked
Muscle Shoals, holding it against you, Harrison. Good.
We're just going to have to see what my pick is today. We're just going to have to
Do
wait.
you want
and
me to
see.
start?
Yeah, you
Okay.
go first. Let me go second because you taught.
Where's Carter going in this?
Yeah, when am I
What,
going?
normal?
Yeah, you can go after Sam.
Before Harrison.
I'll go last. I'll wrap it up. I've never done that before.
Let me go after Sam, then you go, then he go.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You just
Sam,
said-
Barrett, Carter, me.
What?
Okay.
Okay, let me just start.
Sam, Barrett, Carter, me. Wait, me. Okay.
Yeah, y'all talk.
Central Wildcats.
Dude, I know. And listen, I picked Central. I was not
Did they play?
expecting
I
they
didn't.
beat Cherokee County, who
Was
we're going to
that
be
at
talking
Central?
about tonight.
Was that at
It was at Central. I'm
Well, I
pretty
think I-
sure it was
I
at
think I
Central.
picked Central.
Wait.
Central got bounced.
Mr. Stacy.
Mr. Stacy
I
Thigpen, we
remember
appreciate you tuning in. But speaking of that, go ahead and jump into it.
Muscle Shoals got a win over Clay Chalkville last week, 31-21, I think. A good 10-point win. Now, there are some very talented players for this Parker team. I don't know if you know, but a guy by the name of Naim Offord.
Offord? That's fine.
Joining.
Are you
Thank you,
kidding
Mr.
me?
We appreciate you tuning in. Means a
My
lot.
room is the cleanest room in the house.
You've kind of got a picture of the ceiling, so it really doesn't look that bad right now.
The Lakers thing to ruin it though.
Yeah, there you go.
There we go. And the American flag.
Oh.
Oh wow.
Proud to be an
Like it.
American.
Like it. All right.
All right.
Go ahead. Continue.
This is a key guy here. He has the most touchdowns on the team, and he's a cornerback. That's right, a cornerback. He is the rated top. He's the 12th rated player in the nation.
Now, who is this guy again? I'm sorry.
Naim Offord.
Parker.
Okay. I believe Parker's at number 2 and 6.
They are stacked.
I believe you're right. They
He-
are a very good.
He's
team.
committed to Ohio State as the number 2 corner in the nation. The nation. And the best player in the state. He's the best player in the state of Alabama, according to 247. So I mean, this guy's a stud. And also, it looks like that Parker kind of relies on their running game a little more. They got some receivers that average 40 to 30 yards a game, and then their running backs around 80 yards a game. Yeah, 88. They got a 57 and a 42 yards a game. They got a trio of running backs. It's a pretty scary little team. I have to go with Parker this week.
Mhm.
Sorry, Muscle Shoals.
Just go ahead and kind of mention. I'm not going to go yet, but like what Will said, you're exactly right. They're ranked number 2. The only person above them is Saraland, and they're actually undefeated right now. But they are ranked second. That is a very stacked team. Sam was exactly right. Okay, who do we say next? Barrett. Hey, Carter, you'll be after.
Okay, sounds good.
Muscle Shoals coming off a 10-point lead. It says that they haven't, or before this, which team's mascot is the Cougars?
The team's
Waterloo.
No, it's not.
Yeah, I think
Waterloo.
Waterloo.
There are many mascots who have the
Is it-
Cougars. Barrett.
Is it Clay Chalkville? Clay Chalkville Cougars? Is that what?
I don't think so.
Never mind. Never mind.
I'm
Moving
not
on.
really sure, to be honest with you.
So Sam kind of took my role talking about players, but I have another one. I thought you were gonna take mine, but you didn't. I have another one. Terrence Gaines Jr. plays for Parker. He has rushed for 186 yards and a touchdown on only 14 carries last game. Man, that's really
He had to do-
good.
He had to do a triple take just to
Yeah.
see that. He went-
He's like, I feel like it's getting close.
Somebody
He
got a
kept talking
haircut.
and just kept
Yeah.
switching.
Yeah, he did. He got a lot chopped off.
But
Oh, that's just.
Are you guys the same age as Ryan?
I am actually older than Ryan
Hey,
Williams. Travis.
actually,
That's what an
I'm-
athlete looks like.
I'm younger than Ryan Williams.
By
He
a couple
he should be ashamed in this though.
I'm older than
Almost
Ryan
my
Williams.
age.
I'm kidding, but he is younger than I am, or actually older than I am.
Yeah.
But yeah,
He's
Saraland.
right
I
around
mean,
my
not
age,
Saraland.
I
Speak. No, did Ryan Williams? Where did Ryan Williams go to school?
Saraland.
Was it
skip
Saraland?
college.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking.
Did he
Saraland.
skip
That's funny.
college?
I mean, not college. Not
Yeah, he definitely skipped college. He's in Alabama right
That's-
now.
I didn't mean
Not
that. I
playing
didn't mean
college
that.
ball right
I didn't
now.
mean that.
Great input.
I think
young
he,
fella.
Did he
I
like
think he,
skip a grade or something?
I think he did. Yeah.
Eli
But-
wanted to let you know that you have a nice profile.
Oh, thank you, man.
He actually took that from my house.
I did.
It's
Probably
probably
that
Auburn.
Auburn shirt
Coach Roms.
on.
Hey, even though we lose, I still gotta. It's all right.
What's probably the Auburn shirt?
I don't know what.
Okay.
He's wearing it.
Stupid. Keep messing.
Oh, gotcha.
Oh, that is actually wild to me. Now, he literally should be playing high school football right
Murph.
now.
Tidwell. Hey, Murphy.
I completely.
Murph.
Oh, what's up,
Yeah.
Murph? We appreciate you tuning in, man.
Hey, this is probably one of
But
my-
yes, Travis, that is insane to me. I feel every time I watch Ryan Williams play, I feel like I'm slacking. You know what I mean? It's ridiculous.
Well, imagine being older than the guy.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Go
I think
Balls.
Parker overlooks Muscle Shoals in the home crew gets a W.
Is that at?
Tristan.
It's no, it's at Parker. I'm pretty
It's
sure.
at Parker,
Yeah. Okay. Go ahead.
Hometown team.
All right. So I just want to give a shout out to Terrence Gaines Jr. He had 186 yards.
Terrence, we hope you're watching.
He had 186 yards. That's his career high. Parker won, like we were talking about. Parker,
Back it up, Terrence. No, it's back
Terry.
up.
Back up, Terry.
but
Back it up, Terrence.
Parker won 28-7, and I think this will be a close game. I'm hoping that it's a close game because I picked who did I pick up? Lauderdale County and Piedmont was completely wrong. So I'm hoping that this is a closer game. But
Go with your camera, Stetson.
I hate to go against the Shoals, but give me Parker on this one.
It's that camera. It's the big one. That's
The one that's pointed
Yeah.
at better than you.
No,
It's
no,
my
not
turn, right?
that one. But if I look at that,
Yeah.
one, does it look like I'm looking straight into the
if you
camera?
look at
right-
both of
look
them,
at the,
it
look
looks
at the
the
TV
same.
right now. It's looking-
It's the one on the right.
It's both of. Just look at both of them, and you'll.
Oh,
Fine.
okay. Okay. Carter, go ahead, man. Go ahead and tell us how you feel.
Well, I did go with Muscle Shoals last week. I went on a limb with that one. Clay Chalkville is a very historic program, like we talked about last week. But I went with my gut, going with the hometown team in Muscle Shoals, and I was happy to be right. Thank you to Will Mahan. I hope he's still on there. He texted me and has given me updates throughout the game. Last week when we were at Geraldine, they had a 78-yard fumble return for a touchdown with a minute left. Ended up winning by 10. I mean, just an amazing game. So props to Muscle Shoals. And I would like to go with Muscle Shoals again, but I mean it's hard to go against having the number one guy in Alabama playing against you. You said he was a cornerback, correct, Sam?
Sammy.
Corner, yes, he's a corner. CB,
Corner. Yeah.
as in
okay.
interception.
And that's arguably the most difficult position to play on the field, and to be the number one in Alabama. I mean, it's going to be hard for Muscle Shoals either way, especially playing at Parker. Like we already saw, they are the number 2 team in 6A. So, I'm going to go with my gut here. I hate to say it, but I do have Parker winning.
Oh my goodness!
All right.
Get in the frame.
Ooh,
Okay.
I'm
Okay.
Frame.
Will, you know what? Last time Will told me to change my pick, he was right. So I'm going to go with Muscle Shoals. Thank you, Will.
Oh,
Wow.
Wow.
Really?
As simple as that. I trust Will, and I mean, he was at the game last week. He must see something that we're not seeing. And I mean, if they can beat Clay Chalkville, I think they can hang with a lot of the teams in Alabama. So I am going to take Muscle Shoals getting the upset at Parker, and then moving on to the semifinals for the second time.
not so fast, my friend.
I like that. Okay, well, Carter, I'm gonna go ahead and make my pick. I'm glad you did that though, because like Miss Sampson said, that was a good save.
I'm okay to be wrong on this one too. This one's not going to hurt my feelings if I'm wrong. I would love to see Muscle Shoals make a deep run in this playoffs. And I think that they have the team to do it.
I definitely would love.
No, he's not my Bible teacher.
He's probably
But-
been your Bible teacher before, I'm sure.
He has. I just love Will.
Solid nose picker.
Come on, baby.
He's picking their nose.
No, y'all called him a good picker. He's saying he's a solid nose picker.
Pretty good nose picker. That's pretty good. Okay, so Carter, I'm just gonna go ahead and say I appreciate you making that pick for me, because I'm not gonna pick that. I wanted to save the show here for Will, but this whole time I've been thinking about Parker. Just the fact that the game is at Parker, that plays a huge role in the game alone. When it's a home game,
You know what I say?
What do you say?
If it's home, that's who I pick every week.
Oh.
The home crowd makes a huge difference.
It does.
That's
No,
not
you're
always. That's
exactly
not
right.
always a good idea, Sam.
And with Parker being a 6A school, you have those really, really big schools, and their student sections are nuts. Just their stands alone are crazy. I mean, it's going to be a lot of screaming, a lot of yelling. It's going to be a very, very good environment, especially for Parker. Now, I'm not really sure how far away Parker is. Do y'all know?
I'm getting hated on here by my
several
own
hours.
It's a
family.
couple of, okay, so that's right. That's right. Peer pressure, and it's not a good thing to fall into, Carter. Maybe Ben Hayes could do a little write up, like give us a verse about peer pressure. What is AH Parker?
Hey, welcome back, Bo. We missed you the past couple weeks.
Yes, we appreciate you
I'm
tuning
not
in.
good at those. What
But what are you talking about? Abbreviate?
yeah,
No acronyms.
acronyms.
Okay.
And how much
Anyways,
are those student sections?
Yeah, speak a little more on that.
I'm just saying that there are going to be a lot of people, Eli, and a lot of stuff.
Birmingham.
Okay, so that's the thing. So you have a lot of people from Muscle Shoals. Robert,
Carter.
where?
Anywhere, any day.
It's like it's a
It's a-
home.
You're
game.
my guy, Will. You're my guy.
Oh,
Will.
I've
All right,
heard
shotgun.
that before. Wow. Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and make my pick.
Well, fine.
I'm taking Parker on this one.
By the way-
Parker is a really, really solid team. So one thing that I thought was really
Carter wants to say
Carter, go ahead.
I want to add this. I looked it up. A.H. Parker is their actual name.
What does AH stand for? Do you know?
I don't know. It just says A.H. Parker Thundering Herd.
Well, listen. One thing I noticed
That's
about
right.
Bo
that
Gooch
actually?
is that he is very educated, at least on these high school teams. He knows a lot about high school football in Alabama.
That's what I'm saying.
And
It wasn't a
Parker
lot,
has
yeah.
been on a tear recently.
They have one loss, I know. It's
Yeah,
to that
yeah,
one
they're
team
one-
in Georgia
11
who's
and one.
crazy.
Go ahead, Barrett.
Did y'all see that little podcast that they said that Mars Hill didn't have like a that he was like surprised that Mars Hill didn't have a student section or that he said something about our student section.
Who did?
And how we didn't have a crowd. Some podcast.
Was
I
it
heard
the
about that.
Winfield podcast?
You heard about that?
Yeah, I heard that they're
Alexander Hamilton, Parker.
well, we'll get back.
Parker.
We'll get back to
Is
some
he
of
joking?
those.
Is he joking about that?
No, let's finish the thought, Eric.
Okay.
Too much on the,
Right.
Hey, but hey, I
Winfield
completely
stuff.
agree with you about the helmets. You're exactly right on the helmet.
TM Rogers.
But anyways, like I was saying, I'm gonna have to take Parker on this one. One thing that I thought was interesting is that both of these teams,
Ooh.
that's going to be a rowdy environment. Everyone has to go through metal detection. See, that's
Wow.
crazy, but honestly, that does not shock me. Birmingham is kind of gotten to be like that. Dude, oh my goodness. Oh,
Kick this
Eli.
guy out of the comments.
We need to boot this guy.
Arthur Harrell, not Alexander Hamilton.
Harold Parker.
Who believed that?
Okay, I'm just gonna lock in right here. One thing that I thought was very, very neat about both of these schools and very more surprising is that they're both trying to reach the semifinals for the fourth time in their school history. With how good Muscle Shoals has been in their past and Parker, that's both of them are fighting for the fourth time to reach the semifinals in their whole school history. Now, Muscle Shoals is 2-2 on road games, and they've got quite a ways to go to downtown Birmingham to get there. Now, we do know that road games are pretty tough because, especially when they're. What's so funny?
He's checking himself out. Right?
Me?
He was like,
I'm not. I don't know what you're talking
I feel like y'all are
But
looking at me.
anyways, so Muscle Shoals have played 2 times previously in the second round of the playoffs, and both of them are in the second round of the playoffs and also in Birmingham, which I figure probably the same place. Now, Muscle Shoals actually won both of those games by a combined score of 62-6. So Muscle Shoals has killed them in the past, the last 2 meetings that they've had. Now, I'm not exactly sure what years those were. So, that really, a lot of time.
takes a big part out of it.
That's pretty good. If you don't know what we're laughing at, look at Carter Hupel under his name. It's pretty funny. But anyways,
Hey,
so I definitely got to go
look.
with Parker on this one. Parker is been very, very strong this season. Now they do have 1 loss, but I know that
What
it's
about
to a very, very
about.
good team. It's from Carrollton. They're in Georgia. They lost 48-26, so it wasn't like a blowout or anything. But they're also called the Trojans, but they're undefeated. Carrollton is undefeated, so they lost to a really, really good team, and that's their only loss that they've had. Now, Muscle Shoals is 9-2, which is still a good record, but I don't think that they're near as impressive of a team as Parker. So for that reason, and for the reason that it's at Parker, I'm going to have to go with Parker. What?
It's already 7:30.
No, it's not. No.
I'm not happy about that
All right.
at all.
Yeah,
Yes,
start
he's
late.
on the way out.
Dan, what do y'all think about
This
the
year or
NBA
next year?
player? Oh my goodness.
Money talks. Money talks.
Money definitely
Michigan has to
talks.
pay their players $10 million
Crazy, I didn't
to
know
go. We just
Money has ruined. I'm not even going to talk about it. 'cause I could get off on a
LSU
rant.
makes talent. Michigan pays players $10 million. We can't compete with that anymore. But you know what?
It's ruined college football. That's like the main reason I pay more attention to college sports than I do professional sports like NFL and NBA is because
LSU says
that's pretty good.
He's a Kentucky fan.
Eli,
1.5.
$10.5 million.
Good grief, that's a lot of money.
I'm making sure I tell Cord Pig that.
He's going to Michigan just to rot and is $10.5 million.
Yeah, but if he rots, he's still got $10.5 million.
See, that's the thing,
Fire
like-
his whole family.
No, you're exactly right. The thing is that the first time I
What?
saw his death at Carver was at Carver High School. Second time was Desser by a young girl near the fence. What'd you do wrong?
I got a question. What's his little?
I wanna know about that.
name, like his little profile picture.
His profile picture, I'm pretty sure that's
He-
at a St. Jude race.
Yeah, he
right?
does
That's what I
St.
was
Jude
gonna
races dressed up as different things.
That was Forrest Gump. He's a dog,
All
Barrett. I don't know if you've met him or not, but he's pretty cool. Okay. Anyways, next thing we're gonna go ahead and move on. But
Right.
Travis, I really do want to hear about what you did wrong to get threatened with death. But Sam, go ahead and tell me how you're feeling about the Cherokee County at Brooks Lions.
So Cherokee County is a good team. They played Central. Oh, that's why he was playing.
That's why he was getting threats.
Oh, okay.
You're a little behind,
No.
Eli.
Yeah.
Keep going.
Go ahead.
Okay. Cherokee County's a good team. Beat Central last week pretty good. You know, they have a receiver, Ben Brampton, who has averages 51 yards a game. Then they got a tight end that averages 23 yards a game. Their next leading receiver is a guy named Luke Young, who averages 6 yards a
Luke
game.
Young?
Yes.
I got a Luke Young that's in my grade.
Luke Young. Their third leading receiver. Yeah, seniors represent. Let's go. I mean, they barely throw the ball, it seems like. And then their running back, they have a 100-yard a game guy named Tay Diamond, and then they got a 76-yard a game guy named Kayshawn Woods, and then a 57-yard a game Tristan Brown. And they got all three of those running backs have 20 touchdowns, 15 touchdowns, 8 touchdowns. It seemed like they run the ball a lot. This is a good team. I mean, obviously Brooks has played pretty well too. Garrett Burrows played pretty well. Do you know where the game's at?
It's at Brooks.
At Brooks.
Yeah. Now Brooks, I will
Killen's
say
gonna pack it
Eli.
out.
Eli,
Bobby.
their
Cherokee.
student section does get pretty wild. That's all I'm gonna say.
Brooks is just wild.
You know what? I'm gonna go with the home team and Brooks here. I picked against the home team, Muscle Shoals. I'm going for Brooks here. Upset.
Wow.
This will be an upset, I think, for Brooks if they win. Go Brooks.
All right. So
Don't look at me like that. You know what I mean.
almost every single week that I'm on here, I always pick against Brooks. I don't like Brooks. I think I might have picked for Brooks last time. Did I pick for Brooks last time?
I don't remember.
But Brooks has been playing really strong lately. What's so funny?
Nothing. Just go ahead.
Brooks been playing really strong lately. What is funny?
No, good.
Had a good win. 41-30. Okay.
Please.
Barrett, just get to the
41-35.
point, child.
41-35. And Sam kind of took my player of the week for Brooks.
Who was it?
Garrett Burrow. Had
Speak more. I don't really.
had 208 yards and only 11 carries. That how do you say his name? Coffee guy. What's his name?
Coffee.
Was it Speedy
Speedy
Coffee?
Coffee.
Ty Marion Coffee. I don't know.
Just say Speedy
Speedy
Coffee.
Everybody calls him
All right.
Speedy.
There's a reason
So
for that.
he
too.
rushed for 151 yards
I'm
and
sure
3
there is,
touchdowns
there is.
while picking up 9.4 yards per carry. That's pretty stout. But last game they had 359 rushing yards.
Travis
Yeah.
married
Just married what?
the girl that threatened at the fence.
That's pretty good. Wow. My own brother cheered against him when we played Brooks one time. Jokes on him though. Because...
I still can't believe Mr. Matt said that.
Travis, how do you feel about Matt's comment? I feel like he hasn't.
Mr. Matt to you.
No,
Yeah, Mr.
I get to call him Matt.
Mr. Hupel.
But
I get to
I
call him
think
Dad.
Go ahead. Oh,
Hurry up,
close game.
brother.
I think it's gonna be a close game. But I think give me Brooks on this one. Okay, what is so funny?
whoa! We already got 2 Brookses.
All right, what's your pick?
Carter, go ahead.
What's funny?
Brooks,
During a timeout in a basketball game, they yelled out to Coach Everett.
They've got a lot worse too. I can be the first
No.
witness to that.
I can,
This is a
yeah,
side
I can
point.
attest to that as well. Brooks students, I didn't know about the big booty Abernathy comment, but you know that does not shock me at all.
About Coach Rhymes. Guy's a top 5 storyteller of all time.
Yes, dude.
I
He
just
literally
have to
told a
mention
story.
that. R.I.P.
Yes,
Chippy.
okay.
That's all I got to say.
Dude, yeah, okay. I literally was thinking about that Tuesday. Okay, we had a meal before we played a basketball game on Tuesday, and Ty was telling all these stories, and in my head, I was sorry. Coach Rhymes was telling all these stories, and in my head, I was like, dude, he is so good at telling stories. Like the way he just said, maybe it's because he's a preacher, but it's like the way he just tells it. I don't know. It's easy to follow. It's good.
I don't think.
Ooh, you think Central is above them?
I thought Central's pretty calm students. They're pretty lame.
I would say that Brooks is the first. But anyways, go ahead, Carter.
All right. Well,
That's gonna be a good one.
both Cherokee County and Brooks are on a huge win streak. Brooks is 9 straight wins since they lost to Central. And then the Warriors of Cherokee County are also on an 11-game win streak. And Cherokee County had a big win against Central last week. And if you just look at the numbers, I mean, Cherokee County beat Central 41-14, and Central beat Brooks 28-14. But that was early on in the season, and that was before Brooks had really unlocked their offense. I think that Brooks has one of the most dynamic offenses in 4A. I mean, when you've got a quarterback who's ran for over 1,000 yards and thrown for over 1,000 yards, and has 2 really good receivers, and we know they can give the ball to Speedy Coffee and him just run around. I mean, I think they've got one of the most dynamic offenses, and I'm also going to take Brooks. I really think they have what it takes to beat Cherokee County. Sam said that Cherokee County runs the ball quite a lot. I don't know. I've got a strong feeling. I think Killen is going to pack it out. I mean, you got to think there's not a lot of games going on in the Shoals area. So if people want to go to a football game, they're either coming to us or Brooks. And a lot of people don't like Mars Hill, so they're going to go to the Brooks game. And I think that Brooks is going to pack it out, and it's going to be a huge game and a big win, hopefully, for them. I am rooting for Brooks, and I think they have what it takes to get it done tomorrow night.
All right. Well,
there's no way we have a unanimous Brooks decision.
No,
when they're not favored.
We're not going to have a unanimous Brooks decision. I'm going with Cherokee County on this one, guys. Brooks is a very talented team, and I've said it. I think I started saying this like 3 or 4 weeks ago. I would pick against Brooks, and it would prove me wrong every time. So I started picking for Brooks, and who would have guessed? I was right. Brooks is a very, very solid team. They have a really good quarterback, Garrett Burrow. Now he doesn't throw the ball a lot. He's more of a.
He's done it more.
He started throwing more later on in the season as you get in the playoffs. But you have to do that because the thing is when you get into stop saying when you get into the playoffs. I mean, you're gonna have to have some different things.
And we saw that. We saw that with Central last week. Central, we know they really only run the ball.
Exactly, and we talked about
their tail whooped. We called that out last week, and they got their tail whooped by Cherokee County.
Yeah, if you only got one trick in the hat, man, you're pretty much done. At least at this time, because these teams, at least I can say about Mars Hill. I mean, they.
Yes, Freddie Roach.
No way.
Well,
you know what? Actually, I think I know somebody that played with Freddie Roach. I'm pretty sure Jason Parker played with Freddie Roach. I might be wrong. Travis, tell me if you know anything about that, but I'm pretty
Freddie's
sure.
He's a big recruiter too around here. He recruits all the guys from
anyways,
Alabama.
Like I was saying, I can't even remember what I was saying, to be honest with you. But I got Cherokee County on this game. Brooks is a very strong team. But so you got to have more than just one thing you're good at, especially getting into this playoffs.
That's why Russell didn't make it far.
I mean,
because they only ran.
they made it fairly far, but they just got one main guy. But like Carter said, that's the thing with Central. They're kind of known for running the ball, and then they got beat. What was it, 42-17 or something?
41-14.
41-14. Okay, to Cherokee County.
Yeesh.
So Cherokee County is a very, very solid team as well. Now, Cherokee County is on an 11-game win streak. So they lost their season opener 34-27 against Piedmont. Now Piedmont is actually undefeated right now. So that's also like if you're gonna have one loss, I mean you're gonna want it to be of an undefeated team or at least a team of a talented team. So but then let's see here. Brooks, they've won 9 straight since their loss to Central. That was 28-24. That was a really, really close game, a really good game, actually. And Cherokee County, I think we could say they whooped them. Whooped Central. 41-14 last week, like me and Carter were just talking about. Now, I don't want to base my whole pick just off of that, but I don't know, man. Cherokee County Central is a really solid team, and the fact that they beat Central that bad really tells you a lot about them, as a team and how physical they are. Because I know Central is a very physical team. Like me and Carter always say, them wild dogs out there, they're
That's right.
built different. So I'm sure Travis Creasy is built different. But anyways, I'm gonna have to go with Cherokee County. I hate to pick against Brooks. They are all right in here together, but with us, Marcel, Anyways, I'm going with Cherokee County. I think it's gonna be a really good game. I don't think it's gonna be a blowout or anything, but I think Cherokee County's gonna beat them. All right. Next game we're gonna be talking about, and final game we're going to be talking about, is the Winfield at Mars Hill game. Now, both of these teams both have an 11-1 record. Sam,
really quick. Can I make one quick jump in? This is not about the game, but I wanted to give a shout out to Hackleburg. We don't really cover Hackleburg because they're not really. We don't have, honestly, I don't think we have any viewers from Hackleburg, and none of us have really any correlation to Hackleburg. But Hackleburg is still in the playoffs, having a great year, 11-1. They're still in the Class 1A playoffs. That's all I wanted to say.
Who are they playing?
They are playing Lynn.
Lynn, okay.
Both 11-1. So it's gonna be supposed to be a big game. I just wanted to bring that up because they are still in the playoffs, and I think they deserve some recognition.
Did you mention that after you saw Bo's comment, or did he comment that?
No, I just had it on my computer. I thought I might as well bring it up.
Oh, okay. Well, y'all must have been thinking on the same way. Y'all go ahead and talk about Abby. I like the comment. Thank you for watching. Y'all go ahead and talk about the Mars Hill or Winfield at Mars Hill game.
Me first.
Yeah, go ahead.
Last week, Winfield beat Sylvania. Am I saying that? Sylvania 35-20 to go into advance and come home to play Mars Hill. You know how I like my teams that play at home, my home teams, and that's going to be Mars Hill. Now, there is one common opponent between us and you'll need to look up
two common opponents. Midfield and Colbert County.
Here, Sam, you keep talking. I'll look up T. Ferguson.
Okay. Yeah, they beat Midfield 42-12, and then they beat Colbert County 44-14. So they played pretty well. But my insight into last week's game is that the quarterback threw 2 pick sixes in the first half.
Whoa.
The Sylvania quarterback, and so I mean, that's 14 points. So can't talk. Winfield only won by 15 points. One of them was as time expired in halftime through like a 60-yard pick six. So there's some bad errors from Sylvania over there. Maybe Winfield gets a little lucky, but this. Even with Penn and Cannon out, I really think we're just going to take over, whether that's Caden and Hudson had a huge game last week.
Hudson looks so good at tailback.
Yeah. What was it? 100 yards, 3 touchdowns, more than 100 yards, 3 touchdowns. He's dynamic from back there. You got Caden down the middle and Williams throwing it. McIntyre, stepped up last week.
McIntyre had a really good catch. Kind of like a little slant route, right over the top, man, and that set us up for Hudson to push it on through. But that was name ends in URD.
Erd.
Oh, I get it. TURD. Turd. Get it? Turd first.
I bet he made that up.
Obviously, that was a joke.
I'm talking about Eli.
Sean Wires.
How does he know?
He might be making
I
that
bet he
up.
does it.
And he might
Eli probably looked up Winfield football players.
He always has a name for someone on the basketball team. Like he says the most random.
Travis there too. No, I get it. First name is URD.
Oh, cramp.
Well, Barrett's getting a cramp right now.
Little girl.
Is it actually?
Holy cow!
Stretch it. You get on the floor, stretch it.
Drink some Propel.
What is it? Hamstring?
Oh.
Let's try to keep the spinning to minimum. We are live, Barrett.
What is that?
Barrett,
I just
we
heard
are
a
live.
noise over there, Barrett.
I did too, Barrett. What'd you do over there?
Holy cow! Oh, that hurts so bad. I'm good. Sam, keep
Don't
going.
knock over the TV. That thing's on the leg.
Yeah. Oh my lord, Derek. Please
That's
don't.
the comment, Murph. I appreciate it. I completely agree, and so does
Home field
Sam.
advantage plays quite a big role in these types of situations.
That hurts so bad.
Murph Turf Tidwell, you're exactly right.
Worst.
You're exactly right.
And I think us Mars Hill fans are really going to bring it. Tomorrow. I just think we're too good to come out lose against Winfield. I really think we're going to win. Got to slap the helmet.
So you're done with your pick, correct?
That was my pick.
Okay, now, Bo, if
Yeah,
you're
shot
still
in the body.
watching, I want to go ahead and make this pick really briefly because you wanted to, or
Oh, no.
somebody's opinion on it. Carter's exactly right. Hackleberg's still in it. Hackleberg and Lynn are both 11-1, and Lynn played Hackleberg as their season opener, and Hackleberg won 33-13. Now
That's
Hackleberg is a very, very strong team this year. They look really good, and
Let's get
not
it.
to go into great detail about it, but I do think. But
This
I
one
do
hurts,
think
man.
that Hackleberg is going to win that game. I think it's going to be a good game. They both are obviously really good teams. Now, of course, Lynn is going to have it out for them because they did lose their season opener to them, but I'm going to have to go with Hackleberg on that. Okay.
Dr. Laws.
That's right.
No
We
way.
have
Did
a
you really? Let's get it.
Let's get it.
Let's
The
get it,
famous
baby.
quote from our
From the one and only Coach Cohen.
Coach Cohen.
Speaking of Coach Cohen, can you bring up the Ty Rhymes comment again?
Rest in peace, Chippy. Or is that
Did he?
different?
Rest in peace, Chippy.
R.I.P. Chippy.
Yeah.
R.I.P.
There you go. Rest in
Chippy.
peace, Chippy.
So taking Marcel.
I'm telling you,
Yes.
Chippy's gonna boost us.
Rip Chippy.
No, please
Listen.
leave the train horn at home.
Chippy-
I'm tired of hearing that every game.
No, we need it. We need it. This
It
game.
hurts my ears.
We need it this game.
Josh Thorne.
Oh, so
Let's
that's
be a
funny
good
'cause
podcast
I
now.
saw a bunch of
Pretty
that
much.
in the LSU game.
That's pretty great. I
Fake
like that.
Read that comment.
He just
No, I did fake
Laws
up.
Rushing is the most handsome man in all of the shows. I agree.
He
I
can sing
agree.
too.
And he can
Skinner,
sing.
baby.
That's right.
Play some Skinner, baby.
Okay, Barrett, how do you feel about this game?
So when I was looking up the records, literally almost every single record of theirs is the exact same. They're both 11-1 in their league. They're 7-0. Non-league, they're 2-1. Head to head, they've not played each other. But the only thing different is their home and away. Their home, Winfield is 4-1. Home, Mars Hill is 5-1. And away,
Comment.
Winfield.
All the noise. As long as it's not in my ear, I'm usually
You're
okay
exactly
with
right.
it.
We do need all the one.
Eli likes to
Rushing
put that
two
train horn
times.
right upside my head.
Intramural. Really? If that's true, I want to know what sport.
We'll run the wing too.
Okay. All right. So I haven't been paying attention. Have you made your pick yet?
No.
Okay, go ahead.
But I think Marshall's going to come out here looking strong. Like you said, Hudson Pounder, or not Hudson Pounder.
Hudson Pounder.
Hudson Higgins having a big
He's
game.
gonna make a appearance on the football field.
Yeah, might. Hudson Higgins having a big game.
Comment.
Hey,
Who commented that? That's terrible.
That's crazy.
Ridiculous.
Oh, guitar playing MVP. Hey, he can play some guitar, man. For real. He had a chapel lesson on the guitar. Actually, and that was
Me and Dr. Laws have a guitar connection. Ask him about it.
What is it? The one about like him going to that shop?
on the house of Creasy shows.
No, what I meant to say is me and Dr. Laws have a
Lesson.
wonderful
No
duet
lesson.
connection.
I didn't know
See?
that.
All right.
Creasy plays the bass.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I used to
No,
play the
but-
tuba. I could join the band. Let's just make a band.
Sam.
Yeah, that's the North Alabama Game Day band.
I actually did play the tuba.
That was
That was
cool.
pretty
But I think this will be a close game. I hope that
good. Eli said Hudson's a dog at football.
I didn't mean to say. But
Sam is as big as a tuba.
Oh, who keeps commenting that stuff? Sam, that's awful.
Matthew McIntyre having that great play last week. I'm hoping that he'll get more opportunities to get the ball. I think that he's going to come out strong, and I'm really hoping that he'll have a good game.
You gotta tell us now. You like just looking at your phone laughing.
my dad texted me. It's a question for you.
Oh, great.
But give me Marcel. Did you slap the helmet?
I did.
Hey, before we move on, okay, the Kevin Chandler texted me and he said, Ask Sam for his prediction on the over/under on the number of years that Brian Kelly has left at LSU.
What's the number?
Oh, he never gave me a number.
Oh,
2.5. 2.5.
Let's say 2.5.
Under.
Under 2.5. Okay, 2.
We only
No, 1. 1.5.
over.
Over. Okay, you think he's saying about 2 years?
No. I sorry. Under.
Under.
Next year's his last year. The difference between Sam and Tuba is.
Can I give my opinion on the other game now?
Terry, Carter, look at
I didn't even say a word.
Look at
today.
I didn't say a word.
Hey, read this. Can you put it back
That's-
there?
Which one?
Crazy.
This one?
Yeah.
I'm waiting for Carter's reaction.
Yeah.
That's the most
I guess
Eli
that's his
comment I've
right.
ever seen.
What he said?
That's the most Eli comment.
That is very Eli.
Big Simmons.
Granny and Geraldine almost.
Got them Panthers.
I made that. Hey, I made that joke. I said it's like an old lady at your church that always gives you the candy and stuff. Okay, Carter, what's your pick on this game?
So Winfield, we have more ties to Winfield than people think. You know, we've got a coach fan, our O-line coach, good buddy of mine. Coach Goodwin, he doesn't coach football anymore, but he did coach at Winfield, was a principal at Winfield. Great buddy of mine also, super great guy. And we used to have Sam Williams, he played for us.
Thank you for tuning in. We appreciate it.
Oh, thank you, sister. You're the best. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh, Sam Williams was a great baseball and football player for us, and his dad taught some Bible for us. Roy Williams was also a dog. So we have a good connection to Winfield. And I know that Winfield has ran their mouth a little bit this week, and I know that some of the guys have taken it personal, as I would. And I don't know who it was.
6'10".
Eli, what's your problem, man? We're gonna have to ban you.
Oh, Coach call.
Oh.
Hey, correct.
Oh,
That's all I'm gonna say about that. Anyway,
the
let me
crusty
get
old
back.
bottom of the purse candy is low key.
Always butterscotch.
Ooh,
That's gross.
that's so gross.
That's so gross.
Hey, go to Ben Hayes' comment, please. And for those that were at that game, this is okay. The PA guy, Carter, you were at the game. You can attest to this. He was like the motivational speaker for the crowd. He would not just announce. He would be like, "Everybody on your feet. We can't hear you." I mean, it was so annoying. Carter, won't you agree?
Yeah, and it wasn't enough. We whooped them.
Yes. I couldn't really tell what he said,
Yeah.
but I
It wasn't enough. We whooped them.
yes, you're exactly right. But it was quite annoying. So Ben, I completely understand what you're saying. That was
So he was like yelling at our fans.
no, he was yelling at his home fans, but over the whole
Ben
speaker.
Hayes is a
Like I've never seen anyone, at least in high school football, announce
That's a low blow right there.
this is just a boomer. Okay, Carter, go ahead. I'm sorry to.
Yeah, back to it. I said Winfield's been running their mouth. I don't know who it was that said it, but they called out our fans, said that we weren't going to be very loud, and I know that a lot of people have taken that personal. I can't wait to see what the crowd will be like tomorrow night. It's going to be a cold night, but I think we're going to have a great turnout, and everybody's going to go crazy. Winfield's, I know for a fact that he also said that our O-line was weak and that they were going to whoop up on us. So I cannot wait to see Gunner back healthy this week. Can't wait to see Sweeney back healthy this week, stepping back into their spots. But great job by Wynn and Cax last week filling in for our two sick guys. They had a great game filling in when they had to. But I think when we've got our O-line healthy, I don't know what that coach is seeing because we're going to whoop up on them. And I think that with how mad our players are, I don't think this game is going to be close. I think that we're going to whoop them, and I think we're going to send them back home crying like a bunch of babies because you don't mess with the Panthers.
Oh, hey. I love that pick, Carter. That was very well worded. Hey, that is true. But I will say, Austin was a lot less annoying. I will say that sounded rude. Austin was not annoying at all. But the guy at the football game, Austin did try to hype you up, but he didn't like do it over the top. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, during the Decatur Heritage game. Did you not hear?
I don't remember that.
Well, he obviously tries to hype everybody up, but it's not annoying. You know what I mean? He can tell like when to stop. Dude, this guy at the Geraldine game, I mean, he just would not quit. It was so irritating.
I just got a couple more things to say, and then I'll pass it over to you, Harrison.
Yeah, go ahead.
Hey, can you
Um,
wait first? Can you elaborate on like who said what? Like, I don't know anything about that.
I just know that I don't know if the coach said it on a live or something, but I know that it got back to our coaches, and he called our O line soft, and he said that we were small and soft, and that their D line was going to run all over us, and that's just not going to happen. Offered the invitation. Will, I'll preach for you sometime. Will. Anyway,
Wait, what about our student section? Who said something about that?
they didn't say it about the student section, but I know they said that we didn't bring a good crowd, and it wasn't going to be very loud. And I know that that's gotten passed around, and that people are gonna. I mean, that's just not going to go well.
So, Laws, I do like that comment though. I think Eli would be a good Panther.
Yeah, as long as you
Talk
don't
to
have the
Laws.
train horn. Good grief.
Yeah, the train horn is very loud, but I do think that Eli would be a very good Panther. Now,
Can we make a train horn another one?
let's do it. Yeah, you can get like one.
That is true.
Shout out to himself.
I'll have to talk to.
Yeah, I've never seen that before.
Who
By the way,
commented that? That's
did y'all
crazy.
notice? Did y'all notice he did his first comment on YouTube and then he switched to Facebook and made a second comment?
No.
I noticed. I noticed.
Well, maybe he just would rather.
Thank you, Coach Ron. I appreciate that. Oh my goodness, Will.
Okay.
Anyway,
so,
last thing
I
I'll
know
say
exactly.
I agree with Eli's comment right there.
This is one of the most
Bottom. I can attest to that.
shows that we've ever had. 28 live viewers.
30.
30 now. Okay, so Carter,
31.
do you still need to say a
last
few
thing I'll
things? You're
say
more than welcome
is,
to.
we've never ever lost a playoff game at home, and this is not going to be the first one. I love what the offense has looked like the past few weeks. The guys stepping up with injury and sickness. I mean, McIntyre stepped up huge with the loss of Cannon. Hudson stepped up huge, moving to tailback for. I mean, he switched positions mid-season, and I mean, he's done absolutely amazing at tailback. And then we've got Cam. Cam is playing really well from what I see at wingback because he's a bigger guy at wingback. Normally, we don't have a guy that size of at wingback, but he's able to block. So I like seeing Cam out there. I just think that our guys have stepped up in this season means a lot to them, and I think that they're not going to take lightly what Winfield has said about us, and I think we're going to whoop up on them.
Hey, knock on wood, Carter, real quick.
Give me Mars Hill and Sam slap the helmet for me.
Have you slapped the helmet?
I haven't made my pick yet.
Okay, sorry.
So, Carter, I know exactly what you're talking about because I'm not going to name any names, but someone, I'll tell you later. Someone did actually send me the link to that show. It's almost like they're trying to do this show, but it's just not
as good.
It's not near as good.
Not
I
as
can tell you
good.
that.
They can't go
not near
virtual
as
like
good.
we can.
They don't have the Caleb Sampson. But
They don't have the set.
they don't have any of this. So, but I will
They don't have
say,
a helmet.
somebody did send it to me, and they were talking about how they were speaking pretty boldly, and that the coaching staff was pretty irritated about it. That's all I'm. Well, that's not all I'm going to say, but I'm going to go ahead and tell you the name of this little show. It's called the Winfield Touchdown Club, and
Yeah,
it looks like these guys they talk in a restaurant at one point.
Hey,
They have like there's tables in the background of other people eating.
and we're North Alabama game day, and this has got this great setup, and they're the.
All right, well, hey, let's not just absolutely dog them.
Yeah, let's dog them. They
But
should have won. They shouldn't.
They shouldn't be talking like that. That's all because we
high tech
You're
rednecks.
exactly
That's
right,
right.
Dr. Laws. We're high tech. They're low tech rednecks. But listen, so it's like they're in some kind of old restaurant, and then there's like all kinds of tables around with people eating. And
That's unprofessional.
they just do it. They just do it at this random restaurant. But I do know exactly what you're talking about, Carter. Apparently, they had been talking a bunch of trash
Almost a safety.
about our offensive line, and I can tell you just by all of us knowing. Can we get some spacing here? I mean,
they don't even have as many followers.
They just love you, Harrison. They just love you.
I know that's really, really sweet of them, but they're not near as professional. But knowing the guys on our offensive line and knowing our offensive line coaches and just our whole coaching staff in general, check them out, but don't follow them. The thing is that they're not going to take that lightly at all. Knowing those guys.
Still is redneck.
See, the thing is that you know, when you talk like that, you better be able to back it up. And all I'm saying is we had some guys that were out last week that they were either out or they were literally playing with pneumonia, and I can tell you that for a fact. And they're not going to take that lightly at all. But our coaches have recognized the comments of this particular Winfield Touchdown Club show, and it has not been taken lightly. It says that some people, what I heard is that some people were pretty worked up about it. But moving on.
I know
to
I'd be
Mac
worked
today.
up about it.
Yes, I'm getting worked up about it talking right now. But the thing is that moving on, Mac.
We have a Sweeney.
Yeah,
He
you're
does.
exactly right. And Sweeney, I don't think has like feeling in his body.
He does.
So,
He does.
I feel like there is about to be a
I'm gonna
brawl.
put our money
Hey,
on
let's
us.
go.
If
Come
I ever
on.
get in a fight, I know.
I'm from Winfield.
Oh,
so
boy.
They'll definitely bring the loud fans and train horns. Well, listen, rely on Jason Parker because all I know is that he's been on a spree of horn buying since the last game
That's
that we
right.
just played. So there is going to be a ton of horns, and I can assure you that.
3 putting.
Copy's link to this episode and post it in the Winfield Touchdown.
Oh,
Find this
thank
Winfield
you.
Touchdown Club.
Oh yeah.
True. That's
Third
true.
in state.
Third in the state.
Third and
Anyways,
state.
moving on.
Let's go.
Superior.
I just want to go ahead and say this. I really don't have a lot to say. I feel like this, in my opinion, I feel like this is an obvious pick. I don't think it's going to be a blowout of a game, but I think it's going to be a very hard-fought game, and I think Mars Hill's going to come out on top. So Mars Hill, let's see here. We're 15-0 all time in home playoff games. And Winfield, let me see.
Eli needs to stop.
Uh,
They might get some views then. Eli, stop.
what is Eli doing?
You have a problem.
So Winfield, Mars Hill is 15-0 all time in home playoff games. And then let's see. Winfield last reached the quarterfinals in 2021. Let's see, I can't find the exact stat that I was looking for, and I don't want to take too long. But anyways, all I'm saying is we're undefeated in home playoff games. Obviously, it's going to be a cold night like Carter talked about. I mean,
Camo up, baby.
I think the
Camo night.
is
and
the high
power.
the high for tomorrow is like 53, isn't it?
I like your pajamas, Carter.
Jim Bob Cooter is rumored to be the
I don't think that's
I have
the
a
first.
feeling that is not his name. Caleb is about to cry back there. He's laughing so hard.
I don't think that's a very reliable statement there. We're not going to put that out.
No, we're not.
No.
All I'm gonna say, Mars Hill coming out with a big win. I know we're gonna bring the fans. Winfield might bring some fans. I know they will, but Mars Hill, I mean, we're gonna get it done. We're gonna get it done. All
Jim
I'm gonna
Bob.
say to Winfield fans out there, your comments have not been taken lightly. We have noticed them, and
It's time for you to pay.
yeah, it's time for you to pay.
Knock on wood, Harrison.
Harrison Jinx. I don't know what that means.
Watch it.
But
Hey, by the way, Jim Bob Cooter is the
wow.
offensive
Jim Bob
coordinator
Cooter.
for the Indianapolis Colts.
Oh. Boom. That's all I gotta say, baby. About to have the first.
The dumbest joke.
Oh,
Because we're camo.
that's pretty good. Actually, I like the camo jokes.
All
I
right.
think y'all should go shorts and paint up and see how strong. I ain't that strong. I'm just not.
Winfield gonna feel like.
No.
Like we said, they're low tech rednecks.
Jim Bob.
Jim Bob.
We
Alright.
should all believe in silence.
So we have one more thing before we.
You won't. Barrett has been begging me to put on the helmet since Carter's not here. He keeps mouthing to me. He's like, please let me put it on. Please let me put it on. So, we do it
Little
every
brother
week with
Barrett.
I
Carter.
think we should all put.
Carter,
What?
do we have your blessing?
Let Barrett wear it.
Huh?
Wear it.
Who's putting it on?
He said, "Who's putting it on?" I think.
Who? I don't care.
Who's putting the helmet on?
Let me put it on.
Barrett, you ready, son?
Harrison's hair is too pretty to put it on.
That's right.
Dun, 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 dun.
Now slap the fire out of him.
Boom.
All right, dude.
Come on, give me the Panthers,
do it.
baby.
Do it for
Hey,
me,
I
Sam.
like all this. I like all this trash talk. Come on, talk more in the restaurant. Talk trash about us. We like it. We thrive on it, baby.
This kind of reminds me.
Come on.
This kind of reminds me of a Rogers game we played a couple weeks ago. I don't flop. I'm just not that strong. Anyway, this reminds me of a Rogers game.
Oh, hey, look, Adriana. Look what Adriana posted. Be careful, they will say. So one thing that I will say that actually, no, I'm not gonna say it. But one thing that
See it, but well, actually, we don't have senior lunch. Sorry, got canceled.
y'all know
Come check us out at school. Come check us out at school, and we'll go with you.
But one thing I will say is that I have heard that Winfield is like the ultimate hater of private schools. I've heard that they're like top dog private school hater. So guys, this is going to be a brawl tomorrow night, and there might be a brawl of podcasters
Oh yeah.
or game showers.
And I put my money on Barrett.
Oh yeah.
Barrett.
We're gonna let Barrett take them for us. But anyways, we do like the trash talk. It gives us a lot to talk about, and it gives us some fuel for our O line.
No checkouts.
I thought go check out.
I don't. It's hard.
Guys, it's almost Barrett's bedtime. We need to hurry this up.
Yeah. Okay. Do y'all have anything left to say at all, Carter? Do you have any closing remarks?
I'm gonna do what I did in the past. I think I did 2 weeks ago, and I was correct on that.
He likes to talk about how.
Caden,
That's right.
Hey.
All of our money goes straight to Harrison.
Our only NIL program is for spray. I just want to go ahead and clarify that I've never once gotten a spray tan.
Mm-hmm.
That has never happened.
I will
I don't
say,
care what Eli puts on this comment section. Just keep that in mind.
Harrison has a perfect tan, regardless of if the sun's been out or not. I'm not going to say he does or doesn't. I'm just going to say
That is not
he
true
has
at
a
all.
very good tan.
That is
Sam,
not true at
Sam,
all.
I want you to know I can hear my dad cackling in the room next to me.
Hey, Bo, you're exactly right.
If I couldn't
Exactly.
win anything and private schools were winning all the time, I would hate them too. That's all I got to say.
Here's
Sure.
the
Hey,
last thing I'm
stick
gonna
the
say.
stage, baby.
Stack the
I'm
stage.
not even a senior, but I'm for it.
Here's
How long
what
is
I
that?
expect to see. I expect to see this in this game this week. Which I think that we're gonna feed the ball to Hudson a whole bunch, especially after how he's been running the ball. I think we're gonna run the ball with Hudson and Caden. I mean, we're gonna pound it and prove that our O line is tougher than their D line, because I know that we took that personally. And then once we get that set up, we're gonna throw the ball. And because I don't think they'll stop our offense, and quite frankly, I don't think they can stop our defense. Private, he's our president.
I was not waiting for Dr. Laws to say that. I didn't think he would say that.
Hollywood Harrison.
Oh man.
Hollywood, baby. As
Do
Coach
y'all have
Phil
any
would
closing
say.
remarks at all?
Yeah,
Closing
I was trying
remarks.
to say,
Panthers by 1,000,000. Winfield, need to shut your mouth. We'll beat you.
I was going to say,
Yeah,
Sam, look at baby Sam.
y'all all need to
So wins don't even get what was just turned into like all these spray tans.
get off this. Please get off the comments, Mom.
Oh,
Thank
that's
you.
so
See you
funny.
tomorrow.
Hey, thank you, Miss Floyd, for commenting. We really
Hey,
do
if we win state, we'll all get spray tan.
No, we won't.
Hey, we could buzz our hair and get a spray tan.
I'll bust my hair. I'm not getting
I'm
a spray
not gonna
tan.
buy this cut.
Okay, but anyway, go ahead, Sue.
I'm trying to look orange.
I was going to say,
Girls every time we
okay.
Just stop.
I was going to say, last time somebody started talking was Rogers. And let's just say they weren't too proud after Friday night. That's all I got to say.
Hey, that's exactly right. I didn't even think about that. Rogers did talk a lot.
Put this thing in.
But anyways, guys,
Good grief.
is Carter playing? Oh, he's talking about
This
Bible
thing
Ball.
is tiny.
We really do appreciate you tuning in. This has actually been a ton of fun. Comment section has been great. We have had a lot more live viewers live than we have.
Oh, it's Matt.
had in the past. Hey, get Matt on there. I want to talk to him.
No, get out.
Come on,
Y'all
please,
are weird.
please,
Oh,
Matt. Did you kick him out?
I can't do it. This thing's too small.
Anyways, Matt, thanks for at least trying. But guys, we appreciate you tuning in. This has been a lot more people watching live than we have had. Oh my goodness, what it is.
Hudson also was known to get a spray tan before every game.
What? Oh, Sonny Owens! Thank you for tuning in. That's a dog right there. If you haven't met him, you need to.
Hey,
And-
I will say this. If we do win state, me, Barrett, and Carter will we'll pay for Harrison's spray tan membership the rest of the year. We'll cover it if we win state.
We'll buy him one of those little at-home little tent things.
We'll give him a gift card.
Just get him a tanning bed.
Huh?
We can get him a tanning bed.
Go ahead. Say all the
No,
jokes.
that's too expensive. We'll continue
Well,
to pay for his membership.
Now you know how I feel when trick-or-treating little Barrett comes up.
But you actually went trick or treat.
you actually
Barrett,
get right
No,
there.
I don't. I've never gotten a spray tan.
Hey,
Not once.
Barrett, how did you do on your ABCs test last week?
I did actually really good.
Hey, hey,
I
just
will
be
always
fair,
be a
'cause-
Lakers fan.
Okay, I just want to go ahead and say this before we leave. Thank you so much for tuning in. Please share this. Please comment, or like you already did. This has been great. Please follow. And we really appreciate you tuning in. It's been a ton of fun, and we wish for safety. As everybody might be traveling to the games this week. I know that
Let's get it, Byron.
I know that, I'm
I'm
just gonna
just
ignore
kidding.
that. I'm just gonna ignore that. But there obviously are a lot less games in our area that are away this week, but we do pray for safety. We
Go
hope
Tigers.
everybody stays safe this weekend, and I can't think of anything else to say. So we appreciate you watching. We hope you have a good night, and forget everything about the spray tan that actually never happened.
Go Panthers.
Go Panthers, baby! Come on, give me the Panthers.
G-A-U-X. G-A-U-X. Go Panthers.
Oh my word, that's not how you spell
Sam,
go.
you're such a loser.
Go Panthers.
See if I can even get this thing.
G-A-U-X.
Mm.
Will,
I
I
can't even
can't wait
get
to
it
see you,
on.
man.
El Presidente.
Ah! Ah!
Stop, Harrison.
Harrison is concealing deadly weapons under those shirt sleeves.
Oh.
He's not even that big. It's just because of the spray tan.
Oh my word!
All
We're
right.
never gonna not hear about the spray tan.
All right, thanks, guys.
Thank you so much. Y'all have a good
Adios.
night.
Go Panthers.